This Pet Day segment is sponsored by Mount Pleasant Pets. Now, whether it's a bath or a bed, Ziggy's gives your pup the royal treatment. Here with more, we have Kristin Villa and Debbie McLawhorn and their special pups. Ladies, thanks. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
We love seeing you, but who do we have?
This is our mascot, Ziggy.
Yes.
And this is Axel, one of our rescues.
Okay, so Ziggy kind of started it all.
Ziggy did.
Yeah.
He was my first personal pet, so he's just a very laid-back, relaxed dog, which is why I named Ziggy's after him.
I mean, look at him, chilling right there.
Yes,
so when did you decide to open Ziggy's? Like, did you see a need that our community needed something like this?
It was more of, I opened about 5 years ago with the idea that I wanted people to be able to take their dogs to grooming and not be afraid. I want their dogs to be comfortable and safe, and know that the dog's being well taken care of the entire time they're there.
And it is stressful for
it is very stressful
not just
for
the
them.
pet, but sometimes the owners, like dropping them off and they're freaking out,
More
right?
so. We have to console the owner more than we do the dog. So
yeah, and then you have Kristin, or Debbie, you're the one that manages like all the grooming and stuff. I imagine it can get lively. When you're there, what's it like on a day-to-day
but I
basis?
said, what an amazing job. I mean, I get to love animals all day long and get paid for it.
Yeah.
And our staff is amazing. And like I said, we do our rescue out of there, so it is, and the customers are great. I mean, anybody that loves a dog.
And you guys do all sizes, all kinds?
Sizes, all
from
breeds.
little, like what's the largest dog you've had?
We have had some Bernese Mountain Dogs.
Oh my gosh.
Some pretty good-sized dogs.
I'm sure the story, we don't have time right now,
Yeah,
but I'm sure
there's
the
lots.
stories you can tell from
fun.
trying to like wrangle those dogs. And then, Kristin, I understand you had an expansion. You added boarding as part of the business. How does that work?
Well, we had some questions from our clients. They saw how much we love dogs and asked, do we board or could we board?
They started asking you to babysit. And
Exactly.
then
So I said, what's the need here? So we started with a few kennels, and then the need just quickly filled it out. So
we're looking at some of the luxury condo.
Right.
That's better than my home. What do
They
they
have
got?
TVs. You can stay there. They're amazing. Okay.
We have an outdoor play yard for them, which is 8-foot privacy fenced, AstroTurf, so it keeps it clean.
Yes.
I imagine after that they don't want to go home. Like, do you have a dog who's like, just let me stay
that's
in my
our goal.
luxury condo?
It's actually funny. Some of them will run in there when they're going to be boarding with us. So.
Very individualized attention.
Sure, and summer we're traveling, we're very busy. Are you booking pretty far in advance?
Yes,
okay.
already, yes. So we've already, with our expansion, already started completely booking up. So there's definitely a need in the area for it.
So get in there now if you're traveling and you need boarding or you need grooming. We've got the phone number, Ziggy's Parlor.com, the website on the screen. Most interesting out of all of this, though, I have to ask you ladies your background, because it does not come from dogs. Prior to this, you were
an accountant.
You were an accountant, and you were.
I did 28 years in law enforcement with Mount Pleasant, and I was their SWAT commander. So
you were on the SWAT team.
I ran the SWAT team. We had what a great group.
No wonder you can wrangle
the
dogs.
animals. Okay.
We love it. Also, you mentioned that you adopt dogs. You run a nonprofit out of there as well, finding people or dogs' homes. What's that called?
It's called Southern Paws Animal Rescue, and Debbie and I have partnered together to get this organized, and our intention is to raise funds to bring in dogs that are in desperate need, death row, severely neglected or abused, because we are small. Ziggy's dedicates some certain amount of space for them. So we just try to take the most needed cases in.
Right, they're the ones that's probably never had a home, or like this one who was 24 hours from being euthanized.
Oh my goodness.
He's an amazing dog. This is Axel.
He's so beautiful.
He is. He's amazing. So we get the ones that are desperate. We wish we could take in more, but we're small, so we.
We've got some dogs on the website right there, and Axel right now is a rescue. Is Axel looking for a home?
Actually, Axel is looking for a forever home.
Forever home right now.
And they're so forgiving. No matter what they've been through, they love unconditionally.
How
so
old
he
is Axel?
About 2 years old.
About 2 years old, and what we try to do is we try to have some T-shirts that we sell, candles. That we sell, any way to raise money for especially vet care, because vet care is so expensive.
Absolutely.
This guy here is going to need a hip replacement, hip surgery, heartworm treatment.
Okay. So we can help. We can help by going there, by donating money if you can,
like
or
us on
shopping
Facebook. We're SPAR.
Where do we find you guys? What's your location?
We're in North Mount Pleasant, which is in South Morgan's Point by Palmetto Armory. And
they can like us on Facebook. We have a website, and we'll do events coming up for to take donations
All right,
for these
ladies,
babies.
we are out of time, but such a pleasure to
Okay,
meet
me
you.
too.
Thank you
Thank
for all you
you.
do for our community. Let's find Axel a good home. Just
Yes.
contact you if someone watching right now is interested or you know
Please.
someone who could give Axel a forever home. And we are back. We've got more Mount Pleasant Pet Day right after this.